how is the bromance between Archie and Jughead going to continue in season 2?
On screen or off screen?
In the show.
In the show. In the show, it gets tense again.
There's not really much of us being actual friends ever.
Yeah. No, in Jughead is placed in a part of town, as we know at the end of season 1, that is undoubtedly wrapped up in a world of crime, and Archie's a character of strong moralities, and that is going to affect the relationship.
What do you think Jughead is going to need from his old friends as he kind of continues down this path?
Understanding. It's Archie, Veronica, and Betty, unlike Jughead, truly all come from extreme privilege and continue to have a lot of privilege. Betty arguably has the most privilege, and I think they all have different areas of struggle, and I think for them to understand Jughead's life is going the way it's going would be the greatest gift from a friend.
Hi, it's great to see you both again. So, of course, Riverdale season 1, there's some very emotionally vulnerable, emotionally intense scenes. Which of the scenes was hardest for you in that realm to get into character?
That first episode for Archie, obviously he's still dealing with he's newly dealing with Fred being shot. So every single scene that we shot for that, for me especially, was challenging. I was anxious before I was shooting that episode. When I read it first, I thought this is going to be really hard. It's going to be really challenging. But I think when you feel that way about something and you feel nervous and anxious on set, it means that what you're doing is good. If you have too much fun on something, I think sometimes it can be dangerous.
Season 1?
Yeah. Or if you can give us any teasers, I guess you could talk about season 2.
I mean, season 2, I won't give any spoilers, but Jughead's, it's like the writers looked at Jughead and were like, make him unhappy. And they were like, give him a treat. Now pull him back again. Season 1 left him in an extremely vulnerable position. It's like gang recruitment 101. You find a kid who's looking for a family structure, and you're like, we can be your family. And then season 2 is like the exact same emotional narrative. He's taking off right where he was left in season 1, just as vulnerable. So season 2 is, acting-wise, especially for Archie as well, and all of us, acting-wise is asking a lot more of the chops that we showed in season 1, which is good. That's what...
You don't know butterflies and rainbows anymore.
No.
So Jughead, it sounds like he'll be going to a darker place then. Will he be gaining a new set of friends that are taking? You were mentioned a gang.
Yeah, dark seems to be the buzzword that we're all using for season 2. But it can kind of be used as an umbrella term. I think Jughead makes understandable connections.
What do you say about their relationships? They were getting pretty serious in the finale.
What, you mean the romances?
Yeah, what's going to happen with their relationships, or what can you say about both of your relationships with Betty and Veronica were getting quite serious?
Archie and Veronica, they're still dating in season 2. But with Archie dealing with his father being shot, there's so much going on, and I think also that kind of sparks this drive in Archie for season 2, where he's determined. He's finding out, Riverdale is changing, and there's a civil war almost between the south side and the north side of Riverdale, and eventually everyone ends up picking a side. But I think Archie he's deep in that whole feud, so that causes a lot of conflict and messes with their relationship a lot.
Did you get any break from the hair over the summer?
Yeah, I dyed it straight back to my normal color as soon as we wrapped up season 1.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.